Today I'm presenting a practical 12 to 18 month plan to strengthen ASB's security program. I'll show you what we'll be doing in 4 phases, why it matters, and how we'll measure our success. Time horizon runs roughly January 26th to June 2027, so we can plan budgets, staffing, and milestones. Across the state's bank, we're going to be going over security overview, implementation and governance, accountability and context. So bear in with me. Executive summary, the purpose and justification. Threats are increasing, phishing, ransomware, and vendor exposures are in top divers. We have known gaps, unaware NFA, limited log coverage, and mural incident response. A funded phase plans let us move from foundation work to resilience without overload. The benefits: we'll have fewer incidents, we'll have faster audits, less downtime, and stronger customer support and trust. So, tech literacy and building blocks. We'll work on the identity management, enforce MFA everywhere and least privileged access with role-based controls. With visibility and monitoring, we'll centralize logs, deploy SIM and EDR so we can see and stop threats quickly. The data protection will encrypt in transit at rest, test backups, and restore regularly. The network and automation will apply IPsec, MTLS, and micro segregations. Push baseline via GPO, MDM, and CI/CD checks. The roadmap timeline. Phase one will be foundations. We'll complete asset inventory, turn on MFA, deploy EDR, and standardize backups. Phase two is going to be hardening and visibility. We're going to apply CIS baselines, reach 95% log coverage in SIM, segment high risk zones. In phase three, it'll be a detect and respond. We'll tune detections, we'll create incident playbooks, and run tabletop exercises. In phase four, it's going to be resilience and scale. Add HA where needed. We will manage the key rotations, run DR drills, and polish compliant dashboards. So the framework and design principles. We align NIST, CSF, and CIS controls and ISO 27001 so progress is measurable and auditable. Core principles: least privilege, defense high in depth, and fail secure defaults. We'll keep moving toward a trust zero, verify identity, device verify identity, device health, and limit lateral movement. All right, so our metrics, maintenance and effectiveness. Our coverage is going to be 100% MFA, 95% log coverage, 98% endpoints and EDR. Our patching SLAs will critical is going to be less than or equal to 14-day highs or 14 days, and then the highs are going to be less than or equal to 30 days. Our mean time detect is going to be less than 15 minutes. Our mean time respond is going to be less than 60 minutes. I'm sorry, it's going to be 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes, and our mean time response is going to be less than 60 minutes. Our resilience, quarterly backup, restore, test, and meet RTO targets. So some of the common failures and how we're going to avoid them. Our shared admin accounts, the problem is that we can't trace actions to a person. Our fix is we're going to move to an RBAC and a PAM and require the NFA for every admin access. Flat networks, our problem is once inside, the attackers can move anywhere. Our fix is going to be we're going to segment the network, enforce the IPsec and the MTLS between tiers, and we're going to tighten our firewall rules. Shallow logging, our problem. We miss the signals, we can't investigate well. Our fix is send all logs to a central SIM within 365 retention days and alert on key events. Our ad hoc incident response, the problem that we have is it's very slow. It's inconsistent reactions. Some of the fixes that we will do is use a formal playbook and schedule regular tabletop exercises to improve speed and coordination. So government's monitoring and control. What we like to do is establish a security steering committee with cross-functional leaders for oversight. We're going to hold quarterly roadmap reviews to check the budget, risk posture, and metrics. We're going to enforce this change code with security sign-off to prevent uncontrolled tech drift. After incidents, we're going to run a blameless reviews and keep vendor risk checks on schedule. So the skills and roles, who does what situation. Security, engineering, identify EDR, SIM, and network controls. The GRC's policy, risk awareness, training, and audit readiness. Our incident response team, on-call rotation and defined IR lead in escalation path. Our DevSecOps, security checks in the pipeline, dependency scanning, and secrets hygiene. So what we need from you, the call to action. Well, we need to approve the phase 1 budget and staffing this month so we can get started immediately. We're going to set executive KPIs, 100% MFA. We're going to patch the SLAs met where it's greater than 95% or greater than or equal to 95% of the log coverage. And we're going to schedule our first tabletop within 60 days and kick off a monthly micro training. I will provide a simple dashboard and monthly status so our leaderships can track these outcomes.